On the road, we're live right now with Braison Cyrus from Three Sirens in East Nashville. And Braison Cyrus, thank you for being here, man.
Dude, thanks for having us.
Yeah, Grant and Blair, thank you guys. You guys sound wonderful together, and we're about to share a bunch of music. We're going to hear a new one from Javelina, which congratulations to you. The full-length debut comes out on October 22nd. Cool. We're going to hear a couple of songs that are already out in the world. And what is first today?
First, we're going to start with Hard as Gold. This came out a year ago this week. So thank you to everybody for listening, and I'm stoked to play it live with these guys again because it's been a hot minute. So let's jump right into it. Ready? Let's do it. Ooh. Ooh. In your heart is gold. I can see another stone, and you're hiding more just to keep it all your own. Ooh. Ooh. Make it shine, and your soul it sings, and the sorrow that it brings, stolen rings, every other perfect thing. Make it shine. I'm on my knees like a prayer. Your altar standing so tall. You keep me asking for answers. Echoes like ghosts in the hall. I'm on my knees like a prayer. Your altar standing so tall. You keep me asking for answers. Echoes like ghosts in the hall. See another stone, and you're hiding more just to keep it all your own.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Nice. Thank you guys. Happy Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning, man. It's I thought it was Friday for a second. It is not. Thank you for starting off our Tuesday in a delightful way, man. We appreciate it very much.
I thut it was this weekend.
It does seem like it. This is day 3. We started on Sunday, so my whole week is topsy-turvy.
I see.
Can we talk about the collaboration on Javelina? That's I'm not sure. Are you guys? You're not doing Blackwater today, are you?
No, it's a little loud.
Yeah,
and Steve isn't here.
To
fill his proper role.
We did. We got to do one with him in January, I think. We were in New York City and got to do one of these. So what was that collaboration like? Were you guys physically in the same place, or was it a distance thing?
So he was in New York at the same time. We originally were recording it in Franklin, the whole record, and he was supposed to come.
And this is Steve Earle.
Right, yeah. There's a lot of great people that I collaborated on this with.
Like, I just wanted the internet to know that was the specific Steve that we were talking about.
We were supposed just with everything last year, it was hard to make everybody's schedules work, and we ended up sending the song off to him in New York, and he ended up recording it at Electric Lady up there. And so I think that was probably the last song that was fully completed because we needed to send it off for him and get that mastered last. And then we put out a song called Disappear earlier this year from the record as well, just to kind of give ourselves time to get everything situated with that. But, that song came out. It's probably my favorite one on the whole record, honestly.
Nice. Cool, man. Well, I'm glad that you guys got to have that experience and that he's on the record. I mean, he's unmistakably Steve Earle.
Oh, yeah.
Sonically, visually. I was in the Greenwich Village like a month ago, maybe, record shopping, and Steve Earle wearing a giant mask. He's very clearly Steve Earle.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah. Big time.
Yeah, man. Well, cool. And thank you for your music so far, and we're about to hear more music. What's happening second?
This next one is the one that's off the upcoming record, Javelina. It's called Autumn Leaves. It actually comes out tomorrow at midnight after our Americana Fest set. So we'll be up to listen to it. We'll be the first people to listen to it on Spotify tomorrow night. So, this one's called Autumn Leaves. I wrote this one long time ago, but it was kind of the last one to come together. It was probably the last song that we wanted to fill out the record with, and we had a guy named John Reynolds sing on it as well, and he helped me write it. So shout out to JR.
You have been here so close to me, seen some things we weren't meant to see, the children drowning in autumn leaves, the mountains crumbled into the sea. That you recognize. It made you laugh and it made you cry. You feel relieved, but you don't know why. You see the sky from your living room. The groom. Lazarus is still in his tomb. He'll never see the flowers in bloom. And I've heard it all before, but the raven sits on my door. You have been here so close to me, seen some things we weren't meant to see. A tiny mouth with 1,000 teeth, happy people on enormous screens.
All right. And thank you guys. Thank you, Braison. Thank you, Grant. Thank you, Blair. You guys sound great. We have already spoken about Steve Earle, so the day's already off to a good start. Now we get to speak about Levon Helm, which is another wonderful conversational topic. And as a bonus, we probably get to talk about Ennio Morricone as well. Can you talk about some of the artists who have been inspirational to you inside or outside of music? I mean, it's, are there any chefs or hockey players that inspire you?
Blair's a pretty good chef. He taught me how to cook back in the day, so he's probably my favorite chef. Blair Winters back here. on
hence
drums.
the javelina? I said javelina like a damn
Javelina.
tourist at the
I guess
beginning.
either
At the
one.
beginning of the thing, but
You know,
yeah,
depending on how you want to say it.
javelina. Yeah, but there's
Yeah.
definitely not a hard J anywhere in it. Do you cook
You
those
could have
things?
a hard J. I'm fine with the hard J. Javelina kind of sounds. It's kind of reminds me of those like
Yeah.
javelins.
Right.
So that's pretty cool. Unless you say javelin, I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, Levon's a big one. I mean, him just as a person, even, you know, outside of what he does for music, he's just was such a amazing dude. And I always say, what would Levon do instead of the WWJD, you know, WWLD? Yeah, I mean, he's a big one. I grew up listening to My Morning Jacket, Band of Horses, you know.
You look like you could be Jim James' cousin.
Oh, really? Yeah, his I don't want to say that. Yeah, he's a big one. He's one of those people that I think I've always been scared to meet. He's my hero in so many ways, so I've always wanted to avoid that if I possibly could, is meeting him, because I think meeting anybody, I think I could meet Levon back from the grave and he could be kind of mean to me, and I would be like, okay, well, whatever. But if Jim James, if I ever met him, it would crush my vision of him in my head as this magical
I don't think so, man. He is
wizard.
absolute magic. So I haven't
I'm
met
sure he
him
is,
in
but
any conversation
I can't
with,
risk it.
Man,
I might just rub him the wrong way. At a family reunion, since I'm his cousin, I always try to avoid him, to be honest.
Man, do you listen to any of the Athens artists, any of like REM, Matthew Sweet,
big
things
time.
like that? There's something about that Athens scene that is reminiscent to me about your music, and I'm not sure whether it's the songwriting or the timbre of your voice, but there is something that Matthew Sweet-ish that kind of reminded me.
Well, thank you. I actually learned how to play guitar on a summer break, playing along to REM records. So I wish I could sing like Michael Stipe, but I literally learned how to play every song on automatic for the people one summer. And so that's how I learned how to play guitar, because I was actually a drummer beforehand. I wasn't as good as Blair. Wasn't very good at all. But my parents tried to downgrade me to a tambourine. So but
a triangle.
Yeah, I learned how to play guitar by playing along to REM. I haven't really gone back to them in my adult life. I was probably 15 whenever I did that. But I should go back and give them a listen, because I love REM. Michael Stipe is another one of my favorite, definitely one of my favorite singers of all time, for sure.
Yeah, he is a unique one. There's just the one Michael Stipe.
Yep.
Man, well, cool. Thank you again for sharing your music with us today. And there still is one more song to be shared. What's happening last today?
It's a song we've probably played the most, quite a bit. It's called I'll Never Leave You. It was the first song I ever put out in December of 2018. And yeah, forever ago. Longer than young Grant's been alive. He was a baby whenever that song came out.
3.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this song still means as much to me as it ever did. I love it. I just had my first son and first child in general. I don't have any others out there, I hope. But this song means more to me now than it ever did, as a song that I feel like I wrote as a promise to people. So yeah, I guess this one's for Bear, my 3-month-old son.
Out in the country, the road meets the sky. I see the driveway on the left-hand side. All the old pictures are hung on display. Makes me wonder, what if I stay? You always told me that you wanted me to go far. Watching me leave, I know that it breaks your heart. I'm getting older, but we will stay young in my mind. places, but I'll never leave you behind. Out at the courthouse, I'm holding your hand. I'll always be your young countryman. I may make promises, but I will never make plans. And if I hurt you, I hope that you will understand. Speak of the devil and then you walk into my life. I'm going places, but I'll never leave you behind. Now that I'm older and I've seen what you saw, 1,000 excuses and I've heard them all. And if I leave you, I know that you'll always be mine. Wish I could be there, but there's always mountains to climb. Go see the ocean and I will return here in time. I'm going places, but I'll never leave you behind. I'm going places, but I'll never leave you behind.
Excellent. Thank you guys for kicking off our Tuesday the right way. I feel good. I was a little bit sleepy earlier, and now I'm fully awake. Thank you for bringing me back into the world.
Cool.
Yeah,
man,
and thank you for naming
us.
your kid Bear, dude. Bear Cyrus.
Bear Cyrus.
That is great.
It was
He's
as
going to
close
know how to
as I
use
could get to naming him after me without naming him after me.
Yeah,
so.
He's going to know how motorcycles work. He's going to know how to use a chainsaw effectively.
Let's hope his mom will never let that happen. So.
Nice, man. Well, thank you for doing this, and travel safely as tour dates are announced. Americana is tonight for
tomorrow
you?
Night.
Tomorrow night.
Yep, tomorrow night.
Nice. Well, happy release in advance to you. Javelina is out October 22nd, so thanks for sharing it with us today, man.